Hi guys, it's Heather. Recently Becca from Becca Tarot Night Owl did her favourite cards from her favourite decks video, and I thought I'd do a bit of a VR and show my favourite cards from my favourite decks. I'm not going to say too much about the cards actually. I was thinking about it when I was picking the cards and I was picking the decks. I'm thinking about the kind of things I could say about each card and, you know, blah 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 blah. But I thought actually I kind of want to just show you the cards and show you the decks and kind of leave it open for you guys to decide what you think that these choices say about me. I think in some ways you can tell a lot about a person, maybe, or maybe not, I don't know, about their choices. And I just think rather than like over explaining why I've picked them and why they mean something to me and all that kind of stuff, I just thought I'd leave it very open for anybody who's watching to kind of make their own decisions about what my choices might say about me as a person. Also, partly, if I'm completely honest, I'm very, very tired this week, as you can probably tell by the beautiful bags under my eyes. And I didn't want to, I didn't really have the energy, if I'm honest, to put too much thought into this. But I wanted to get something up and out there and I didn't want to overcomplicate things, so there's partly that involved as well. Anyway, rambling, because I do. Let's just get on with it. So the first deck is my is one that I don't really read with now because I kind of cut it up and practiced trimming it, and then I practiced edging it and different things with it, and I want to replace it. Is the first deck that I ever really connected with and I love is the Robin Wood Tarot. For this one, most of my favourites were majors. There's 3 majors and a minor in this deck, but there were probably others I could have picked. So on this one, the Strength card is one of my favourites. I mean, Strength is my favourite card. I've not, you know, it's the card that I always, is my go-to card for this and the Hierophant, for whether or not I'm going to connect with a deck or not. This because I love it, the Hierophant because I don't. So unless there's good reason, it's probably going to be one of my favourites, right? So for someone who wasn't going to explain anything, I certainly spent a lot of time explaining that. The Death card I love, absolutely love in this deck. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, beautiful card. I love the interpretation of Judgment as well in this one, with the Phoenix. And finally, my minor card that I really like in this deck is the Four of Swords. There's something about the Four of Swords that just really draws me in on this one. My next favourite deck, I think I got 5. I think it works out of 5 when you add them up. So my next favourite deck is, these aren't in any order by the way, these are just the order that I laid them out in. I've got the Happy Tarot, and this one has 2 majors and 2 minors. So the majors that I really like in this deck are the Devil, the Moon. Now, I said I wasn't going to say anything, but I just have to say about this moon, right? This moon has a fox, so it has a dog and a fox instead of 2 dogs, or a dog and a wolf. Foxes are my spirit animal. I love foxes. I have a very deep connection with foxes. And I love that there's a fox on this deck. I love that so much. And then the 2 of Cups in this one I really love. And also in this one I really adore the 3 of Swords as well. My voice is really croaky. I'm really conscious of the croakiness of my voice today. It does this when I'm tired. When I'm really tired, my voice just gets a little bit like, and it's really horrible, so I apologise. My third deck is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and this one I have 3. So I have The Strength again, with the Lion and the Unicorn. If anybody can recognise the reference there, 10 points. But I love the Lion and the Unicorn for more than one reason. The Hanged Unicorn I really love in this deck as well, really, really love it. And in this one also, I really, really like the Three of Swords. And they're so similar, it's just a very slight difference in the hearts. But I really like them. I like how they're depicted. The next deck, now I love this deck. I'm just not sure, I'm just gonna have some hot chocolate. I'm just not sure how well the pictures are gonna actually pick up on the camera. And this one was really hard and I ended up with 5 and I could have picked more. I could have just kept going and just kept going. It's the Shadowscapes deck, which is just the most beautiful deck I've ever seen in my life. This is the kind of artwork I would have on my wall. It's just beautiful. So my favourite cards were the Death card. The World. The World is just, oh my God, that World card. The Ace of Wands, Foxes. The Six of Cups, because I just adore the little girl having the tea party with her cuddly toys in this card. And then finally, the Queen of Swords. I really like in this one too. But I say, with this deck, there were so many. There were so many. I could have just gone on picking card after card after card because it's just such a beautiful deck. And then finally, my favourite deck, favourite deck. And I actually have just realised I ended up picking all majors from this deck. Although I do like the minors, I ended up with 6 majors and I think I could have just kept going and I had to kind of draw the line somewhere, otherwise it wouldn't be my favourites, it would just be every single card. So this one I have the Hierophant. It's the Everyday Witch. Did I say that? I didn't say that. It's the Everyday Witch, for those who don't know, but I'm sure everybody knows. So the Hierophant. There's Luna. Strength. The Hermit. Temperance. The Tower. And the Star. So there you go. Those are just a really short favourite cards from my favourite decks in response to Becca from Tarot Night Owl. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe it gave you some insight into who I am as a person. Maybe it didn't, but I'd love to hear what you think. Drop me a comment below and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and lots of love. Bye bye.